Hello, friends. Sorry for the lighting. I do have, if I open, this is where the window is, and it's just partially open. If I open it all the way, it will be like blinding. And I have the light on, but it's very dark in here. Hello, how are you? Happy Wednesday. Happy April. Oh, I forgot to put it in the Heartbeatings group. Oopsies, hang on. Welcome to Miss Prince. I will do my spiel while getting everyone. Hi, I'm Angela. I sprint for the Heartbeatings writing community. It is the first link below if you'd like to join us on Facebook. Second link below is our Google Calendar. It has all of our regularly scheduled sprint times, and we'll populate our events as we get closer to them. For instance, this Saturday is our monthly Double Down Day, and the schedule for that will populate on Friday. Okay, that in there. I mentioned it earlier and got distracted, which is normal around here. Okay, we are good. Hello, Inca, fellow Heart Breathings admin. We got some new ones. Guess end of January, maybe end of February, somewhere in there. I know they sprinted for last month, this month, no, last month. No, they sprinted for Heart Beatings Double Down Day in March. Hello, everyone. Hello, strangers. Nice to see you, Kat. There is also a new admin for Heart Beatings. Can I help you? Everyone can say hello to Olive. I was gonna sleep in a bit today, but my body said, April Fools! Well, I'm very sorry for that. But it's just you got up with your alarm. So you had already set your alarm? Hold, please. Pardon. I may have to get my kid to bring me some water. All right, I also do 20-minute sprints that are muted. You can have whatever sounds, music, or ambiance help you be productive. And then we'll discuss our progress for 5-ish minutes. We're super five, but Angela is going to be chatty. And then our timer is a kitty cat. It only meows once. However, has been noticed by people pets. So you must plan accordingly. I will do what I can on this end, but I cannot control your volume on your. I have cat hair. Thanks to the cat that just walked by, and my clothing, and the carpet, and the. All right, to Sarla, just let me know if that's correct. Let me know what to call you. Welcome. I believe I've seen you before. Just got back from being dragged for a half a mile. Oh, that is cat hair somewhere, or hair in general. So sorry. Dragged for a half a mile by my dog, so I'm ready to return to safety on the Friday floor. That is not my idea of fun. The walking or or. But yay. Hello, Robin. Hi, friend. Good to see you. This is all I can know. YouTube by bien. Well, I'm glad you're finally here. Hello, hello. So today is the beginning of Rough Draft Challenge. Is the writing challenge substitute, as it were, for Rough Draft? Not Rough Draft Challenge. That's not right. For NaNoWriMo, created by the lovely indie author Sarah Cannon. I don't have a link below. She does have workbooks in her resource library that you need to sign up for her pardon, newsletter for. I will add a link to that in the comments. Hold, please. So you can grab your own, but you don't need that to write all month. The difference for Rough Draft Challenge and NaNoWriMo is we have multiple tiers: 10,000, 25,000, 50,000, 75,000, 100,000, or the diamond tier, which is make up your own challenge. Editing, cleaning, crocheting, walking, whatever. Hello. All right. Am I calling you Black Widow? Am I calling you something else? Please let us know. We're always we always love new friends. Oh my goodness, words. All right. So 20-minute sprints. Muted. We will discuss our progress for 5 minutes. Timer's kitty cat. Rough to chin. Oh, double down day is Saturday. We have a monthly day every month, 99% of the time, where you double your average daily word count. We have sprints all day. We will have sprints from 7 a.m. Eastern to 11-ish p.m. on Saturday. Many people, many sprints. Hello, Rana. We will not have it in July. Double down day in July this year because it is the 4th of July, which is a big holiday. So we're not doing it then. But every other month we will have double down day. Plus, this month is virtual retreat. So the third weekend we will have 3 days of all day sprints. Location to be determined. All right. If you have any questions, throw them in the comments. Otherwise, we'll get started. Thanks for being here. Whatever you can do to afford your goals or refill your well. How did you do? Well, I worked on my calendar a little bit and my planning for April. The umbrella top. I gotta have my goals. But I did figure out my projects and tasks needed to do those projects. So I'm gonna start a Substack. I have my pen name. I'm like, what do I call my Substack? More titling, more naming things. It's so hard, friends. I don't like naming things. Oh, hopefully you had better spirit. Hello, Melanie and Miss Page. Robin's working on her outline for Rough Draft Challenge. 271 for Cat. I do have to make some words in April. It really is. People, places, books. Just want to write. I just want to do stories. Something like where do they work? Where do they live? Who are their friends? What's the name of the restaurant? Or the diner? Or the bookshop? Oh no. They were working on my Substack too. I had to create an easy access doc because I can never find where I'm supposed to do anything. That's the thing too. Where did I put this? Where does it go? Is this the newest document, or did I? Thanks. What is your Substack called, Sarah? I don't think I follow you. I barely have an account. I've not claimed my username or whatever they call it because I don't know what to call it yet. I don't know things. Man, I was updating my Goodreads page for my prequel progress. Yay! I don't know. Did I applaud Sarah? I meant to. As someone with too many brands and names to keep track of myself. Oh, well, I made my pen name years ago, and then I said that was too personal and decided to change it. So it took me like all of February, no, all of March to come up with a new name. So I have settled on that, changed my Instagram name to that name, but I don't know what to call my actual Substack. Oh no. First, I'm going to take 10-minute breaks and do Pilates snacks to break up the monotony of sitting. Good job. Miss Page wrote 20 days out of 30 in March. Yay! Best writing month in years. That's amazing. And SOPs, standard operating procedures on how to get in. It's just my pen name for now, Sarah Seabird. Okay, I will look that up. Carla, thanks for reminding me I should tend to my Substack again. Oh, I gotta work on newsletters too. I'm so bad at that. For someone who likes to write words, I open up newsletter and I'm like, what are I don't know. Oh man. One advantage, Melanie says, of my job is I see all kinds of names, occupations, cities, streets, etc. I have a running list of names to experiment. That's amazing. Love that. I love a good cheat sheet. I did like as I read books, I like keep track of some of the character names I like, but I've never thought to look at like the city names or other names in the books that are interesting. Inca, what's up? Thoughts of starting a newsletter paralyzes. Well, I technically have two. I'm not good at either one of them. I have one for the box that I don't run anymore. I don't uh, have a subscription box anymore, but I still have the newsletter. I mean, neither one is very big. I think one has 40 people, and the other has 45 people. But I should cultivate at least the children's books newsletter since I would need people to buy them. So, it's fine. But I'm always on, I should be doing this. I should be doing this. But I'm very good at procrastinating. Persevering, as I like to call it, because Fear stops me from doing all those things. All right. Whatever you can do to move forward your goals. Or very well. You can do it. How did you do? I remembered that I need to add my. I have some book A books that came with like paint spots on them, like paint drips on some of the pages, so they are seconds, but they're not on my new website. So I went to go check to go add them, but I also realized that Book F is not on the website. Book G is, not Book F. I don't know why, so I'm trying to fix that. So I got it in there, but you can't see it. Like if you go to the books pages, it says 7 books. But if you go to the bottom, it has categories. It has 8 books. So click on that one, it brings it up. But I don't know why it's hiding. Ugh. So that's a problem for the next sprint, I suppose. We had some friends pop in. Oh, first, Miss Page says, need to be working on my April plan, ordering groceries, and potting my new plants. I'm just writer's words. But I think I'm going to read for a few more minutes and I need to find some chocolate. Do all the things. What's this here? Whoop, click on it. Hello, and Sarah, hello. Welcome, friends. Krista says her abs are on fire. Good job, though. Robin is almost done outlining Act 1. What is your subgenre, Miss Robin? Tell us, if you want to share. Yes, I can last longer in the chair if I take many exercise breaks. Hey, that's good. Knowing your process and what you can handle is super important on getting stuff done long term. Carla, I had some cereal for lunch, but I'm thinking I need more, but I don't know what. Some protein of some kind. But eating is good. Sucks. Today's my first day off after my 7-day work week, but I have been dealing with work stuff since 7:30 a.m. That doesn't seem quite fair. I think I can finally start being a person. Yay! Inka says hi to Sarah. Retta added a new blog post on Goodreads. I didn't know you could do that. But could you? This also says hello to Sarah and ready for admin night. If you're in follow through fix, we have an admin tonight, but you need to go back and find the sign up form. Okay. Miss Page, my adulting mind kidnapped me. So I ended up ordering groceries instead of reading, but I included chocolate brownies, so met the tiniest part of my attention. You ordered groceries. That was on the list. My adulting mind kidnapped me. Oh man, I feel that. Hello, Inca Sosa had Inca. Carla, it's one of those days. Of course, I'm thinking I need bread because Passover starts at sunset, so no bread for a week. Bread for a week. Mm. But I understand that. It's hard to be responsible, though, at least for me. Yeah, I just Spanish lesson and Duolingo. Also, more highs for Sarah. Hellos, not highs. Romanticy. Nice. Is it part of a series or is it one? You got to keep us updated. I'm getting into romanticy a bit. I have a fantasy category on my wish list on Amazon. That sounds fun. I think I just got distracted by clothing websites because I need to buy stuff for my office. Woo! Tell us where you're going if you feel safe to do that. No, you don't have to on the form. Oh, okay. You don't need to fill out the form. Send it to everyone and on Teachable. Oh, because we have a special room. Okay. We're doing a Zoom. Zoom. I think I know things, but I don't always. More hellos for Sarah, for Rima. Robin, it is. Book 1 was last year's Rough Draft Challenge. Now we're getting book 2. Yay! Tell us the name. Tell us the name of it. If the first one's out. I'm assuming it is. Tell us. We need title, which we all know is hard to do. Title and whatever you're publishing under. Put it down in the comments so we can go find it. Okay? All right. We are halfway through our sprints, friends. So make sure to get a move around to keep your blood flowing, drink to stay hydrated, eat to keep your blood sugar level. Gotta take care of yourself because today's day one of Rough Draft Challenge and possibly day one or day three or four of Q2. Let's do this quarter. We can do it, but we got to take care of ourselves. Whatever you can do to move forward to goals. Or we feel well. How did you do? I started working, but I don't know that I got very far. Oh, I started writing posts on my website, but I think words, what are they? So Inca says, I'm going to Crete at the end of this month. So excited. My parents took me there for my 13th birthday, so it'll be almost exactly 40 years since I went there. That's exciting. Robin says I haven't uploaded it yet, but the first book is called Reaching Rock Bottom. Very cool name. I'm gonna write that down. I forgot to write it down, but I will. Oh, I put my planner on the floor so I could attach my typewriter. No, keyboard. Yay, Robin. Do you have a goal date for launching? Not that we're not that we're gonna like be on your case about it. Just curious. Just nosy. Rana says, sounds like exciting, Inca. I hope you have an amazing time. That's right. Sarah says, oh shoot, I was so immersed in Substack things I missed a break. That's dedication. Time to switch to Rough Road Challenge. I need to get my story notes in order. They're all over the place. That's okay. Good job. Inca says, thanks. Hello, Miranda. Miranda is a new Art Breathings admin, so make sure you get check her out, as well as Sarah and Inca. And flexing my fingers before I get started on my 50K goal for the month. Welcome. It's good to see you. First the time flew. I got some emails taken care of and journaling. This is going to tackle my client's manuscript this sprint. Are you editing, proofing, betaing? If you want to share. Okay. August! Yay! Melanie's headed out for lunch break. Good to see you, Angela. Have Friday through Monday off, so looking forward to hang out for real in sprints for a few days. Yay! Ow, my foot, my finger on the table. I thought I heard a siren, like the tornado sirens, but it was just a car somewhere. We do have the sirens go off on Wednesdays at 11, but I hardly ever hear it because my windows are closed, which is not helpful. Okay, cheese is a thing today. I just made a cheese sandwich. Yum. Doing a developmental edit for his memoir. Okay, good job. And I have fun starting my quarterly review. Good job. I'm not good at those. I was like, let's look forward, but Sarah's right. We need to look back to see what we did and what we did wrong. Not wrong, but that we could have done better. Inca did boring kitchen stuff that sprint. Hey, still important. Miss Pay said her mother-in-law stopped by, hopped up to say hi and bring me a new skirt. Oh, plants. I was like, a new start. I'm thinking, caught up eventually. I think my husband is home with groceries. He went to Costco. I said, please get Cheerios. He said, it's already on the list. I have Cheerios almost every night for my late night snack. Plant start that we're splitting. Yeah, I caught up. I caught up. Oops, sorry, my chair snagged the table. Are you planting vegetables? Fruits and vegetables? One year we brought home a watermelon plant from somewhere, and it turned out to be cantaloupe, not watermelon, but it wasn't a good cantaloupe. So I don't know what went wrong. Sorry. We had to invite you on my train of thought before we left the station. That's okay. I got there because I know a little bit about plants. Not a lot, but a little bit. All right, we're gonna roll right into our last sprint together, and then after the break, we'll talk about who's up next. Whatever you can do to move forward, Nichols, or you feel you will. How did you? I actually opened the calculator. I don't know how. I mean, I do. I click too low to unmute it. All right, we can turn off the cat for today. All right. How did you do? This made me laugh. Pidge says, I am a semi famous plant murderer and mother in law is trying to reform. She lives down the stairs now, so she can come up and save them if it takes me out to get and that's hilarious. It sounds like it should go in a story. The neighbor who can't won't let maybe the maybe he's good at plants and tells the other won't let her kill plants. I don't know. Changing up the genres, the gender a bit. Oh, that's so funny. It has been a crazy like 2 hours. Poof. You are rocking it. Carla also agrees it was fast. I did nothing to the timer today. I did do I I did do something in the member sprints last week. Like I had messed up the timer somehow and put it to 15 to fix it, and then I forgot to fix it for the next one. And so we thought it was 25, but it's actually 15. So we lost 10 minutes. But I did nothing to it today. I promise. Linda, I got 283 words. You're welcome. Robin's about halfway through outlining. I too, you're doing a great job. Hello, Jackie. Welcome. But we are on our way out. However, if you go to the very bottom link in my description, it gives you the author to, I think it's a spreadsheet, and you can find other people who are sprinting today. For heart breathing sprints, if you go to the second link, it will give you our Google Calendar. Next up is in 3 hours at 5 p.m. Eastern is Jenna. And then 9 p.m. is Rhiannon. And then tomorrow morning is Tamara/Cassandra. And Tracy, Judging is tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Because there's more boring kitchen stuff. You're welcome. Thanks for coming. Good job on the boring stuff. I'm good at putting everything off. I'm a pro. I put the pro in procrastinate. Oh, you're welcome. None of my heroines are plant killers. Or someone overhears they're murderers and they think, oh no, but they're like plant murderers. Maybe they're afraid of the neighbor because they've heard bad things about them, but it's really just plants. Oh, yeah. You're welcome. Thanks for coming, everybody. I have years of attempted and executed murders. A story. I'm so sorry. You can do the replay. I'm very sorry. I'm most Wednesdays and Fridays at noon, so 2 hours before now. We hope you come back. Hope you come back. I should be here Friday. And then Saturday, Heart Breathings has sprints all day. We start at 7 a.m. Eastern. The calendar is not populated with that yet, but we start at 7 a.m. Eastern and we will go. We have a new host every 2 hours until 11 p.m. Eastern. The second link below, if you sync it to your calendar, they'll put our calendar with yours in your time zone. If you don't, the times are in Eastern. Lottie, did I say that correctly? I hope I can one day have friends that works well for you. Oh, that would be great. If you're anyone can sprint on their channel, but you can't host or post in the heart breathing group unless you are an admin. And I do know we're adding new admins as we can, but that would be amazing. And I'm still filling in my quarterly review. That's okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. What time is it for you, Lottie? Early here, so 5 a.m. and out. And now it is 1947. I know she means 19, like as in 7:47 in the evening, but 1947 is a big time. So it is 2:47, 1:47 here. So they are 6 hours ahead. And I spent most of the time lurking in the shadows, working on admin stuff. But thank you. Hey, we don't mind lurkers. I also said we don't mind admins, but we don't mind lurkers either. I'm glad for all the friends we have, whether you talk or you just get work done. So sorry. You're welcome, Crystal. Thinking about starting some at 4:30 Pacific in the morning or the evening. Have some ADHD issues with commitment, so whatever. That's all right. You're among friends. You're among friends. Top of Norway, almost natural, but it's cold there, which is not the worst thing. How about do we do sprints like Saturday? Um, I'm not quite sure what the question is. Friday. Um, the Google. So the second link below is the Google Calendar. On Friday, if you check Saturday's date, it will have um, an event for Inca, and if you click on that, it will have a link to her YouTube channel. And then they will have a link for the next person's channel. So you'll have to go to their specific channels because we don't always have scheduled sprints beforehand or days beforehand. And so you'll use that. And a lot of times the host will put the next link in the comment section during sprints. So it'll be Inca, and then we'll have Mel and Kay, and then Sarah Brody and Cassandra, and then Sarah Cannon, and so on. So we will have the Google Calendar Friday will have all of the links for the YouTube channels, if that makes sense. You're you're welcome. It's always good to see you, Miss Page, every day. There's the bottom, so the very bottom link is run by somebody else, and they pull in sprints from all over the YouTube, or at least the sprints that they know of, the writing sprints. So that's a different group, but they try to have across the bottom the days of the week for that day, for sprints, if that makes sense. 4:30 in the morning. Okay. 4:30 your time. Oh, it's golden dark here now. Oh, I can bundle up. I can bundle up. If three frogs shop in my apartment start at 6 a.m. Oh no. Well, will there be? Yes. Yes. So then 2 weeks from now, we will have a virtual writing retreat, which is 3 days of all day sprints. We don't have a location yet, but we will have 3 days of all day sprints. You're welcome. I hope that was helpful and not confusing. 1300. Okay. Good to know. Unless you're talking to Lottie. I need to replay. I have a couple of hours now before chores and bedtime. Chores don't go anywhere. That is true. Unfortunately. All right, friends. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all very much. We'll be back here on Friday, noon Eastern. And we will have the Go Condos with your friend. Check a link below, or the very bottom link for non-heart breathings. But it has, I think they add the heart breathing sprints too. But that has lots of other sprints. The teens don't understand Rough Draft Challenge. Like teens in your house or teens in general. All right. I will stop talking. Thanks for hanging out with me. And if I don't see you in the next couple of days, maybe I'll see you back here on Friday. Goodbye.